Welcome to House Lux Estate, your go-to channel for enlightening content that stimulates your intellect. We delve into a myriad of topics, from social dynamics to evolutionary psychology, aiming to satiate your curiosity and inspire thoughtful conversation. Don't miss out on our upcoming content. Remember to subscribe and activate notifications. Today we delve into a fascinating topic: the truth why smart people have fewer friends. Stay tuned. Imagine having a smaller circle of friends as your IQ increases. Sounds like a paradox, right? But what if I told you it's not as far-fetched as it seems? Indeed, it's a fascinating topic that delves into the intricate realms of psychology and sociology. This intriguing concept, backed by scientific studies, has been stirring conversations and debates among scholars and thinkers alike. Research has shown that there's a peculiar correlation between intelligence and the size of one's social circle. Yes, you heard that right. As one's intellectual prowess increases, their social circle seems to shrink. It's not a mere observation, but a pattern noticed across various cultures and age groups. It's almost as if, with every additional IQ point, there's a tendency to let go of a few acquaintances. Quite a mystery, isn't it? So, what's the science behind this phenomenon? Let's explore. From an evolutionary psychology perspective, smart people have fewer friends because their brains are wired differently. Now, evolutionary psychology is a fascinating field that attempts to understand the human mind and behavior through the lens of evolution. It posits that our mental and emotional mechanisms, like those of other species, have been shaped by natural and sexual selection. So how does this apply to our topic at hand? Well, let's consider our ancestors. In the past, humans lived in small, close-knit groups. Being social was crucial for survival. However, as we evolved and our societies became more complex, so did our brains. Some individuals developed higher intellectual abilities that allowed them to solve problems independently, reducing their reliance on the group. This is where we see the emergence of what we now categorize as smart people. Now, you might be wondering, what's the evidence? Well, several research studies have looked into this. For instance, a study published in the British Journal of Psychology found that individuals with higher IQs were less likely to feel satisfaction from social interaction compared to those with average IQs. Another study in the journal Nature found that more intelligent individuals actually reported lower life satisfaction the more frequently they socialized with friends. These studies suggest that highly intelligent people may be more attuned to the challenges and complexities of social interactions. They may prefer to spend their time focusing on their interests, hobbies, or problems they want to solve, rather than navigating the intricate dynamics of social relationships. However, it's important to note that this doesn't mean smart people are antisocial or don't value friendships. Rather, they might just have different social needs. Their brains, shaped by evolution, might be more comfortable with lower levels of social interaction. To put it simply, smart people might just be wired for less social interaction. Another factor to consider is the value smart people place on solitude. This is not to suggest that they are antisocial or lack social skills. Rather, it's about understanding how solitude can stimulate the mind and fuel creativity. In the silence of solitude, new ideas are born, problems find their solutions, and the mind gets an opportunity to explore uncharted territories of thought. It's a time where one can introspect, reflect, and connect the dots that might seem scattered in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. This is particularly true for individuals who are intellectually gifted. They often find solitude to be a fertile ground for their creative and problem-solving abilities. In fact, a study published in the British Journal of Psychology suggests that there's a correlation between intelligence and the need for solitude. The research found that individuals with a higher IQ tend to derive less satisfaction from social interactions. Another study from the University of Buffalo and the University of Virginia, based on data from over 15,000 people, echoed these findings. It indicated that while socialization generally increases life satisfaction, this wasn't the case for highly intelligent individuals. For them, solitude seemed to be more fulfilling and satisfying. But why is this so? The reasoning is multifaceted. Smart people, due to their heightened cognitive abilities, might often find social interactions to be less stimulating compared to their solitary pursuits. The time they spend alone can be used to delve deep into their interests, whether it's reading a thought-provoking book, solving complex mathematical problems, or creating something new and innovative. Moreover, Solitude allows them to focus without distractions, enabling them to engage in a state of flow where they can lose themselves in their work. This sense of deep immersion is often linked to higher levels of creativity and productivity. In essence, smart people might simply prefer their own company. Finding like-minded peers can be a challenge for highly intelligent individuals. This isn't just a sentiment expressed by those who feel isolated by their intellect. It's a truth grounded in research and psychology. Intelligence, as we understand it, is multifaceted. It's not just about having a high IQ or being academically inclined. It encompasses creativity, emotional understanding, problem-solving skills, and more. However, this diversity in intelligence can create barriers in social interactions. Highly intelligent individuals often think, perceive, and process information differently than others, which can lead to feelings of being misunderstood or out of place. Consider this. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where you're bursting with ideas and insights, only to be met with blank stares or a swift change of topic? This is a common experience for smart people. They often find it difficult to connect on a deeper level with others who don't share their intellectual curiosity or thirst for knowledge. Moreover, various studies have shown that intelligent people often prefer engaging in activities that stimulate their minds, rather than participating in social activities for the sake of socializing. This preference can further widen the gap between them and their peers, making it harder to find common ground. Another aspect to consider is that highly intelligent individuals often have high standards, not just for themselves, but for those they choose to associate with. They seek individuals who challenge their thinking, stimulate their intellect, and share similar values. This selectiveness, while beneficial in maintaining quality relationships, can limit their social circle. Let's not forget that the world is diverse, and so are people's interests and abilities. Not everyone is interested in discussing quantum physics over dinner or debating the philosophical implications of artificial intelligence. And that's perfectly okay. We all have our unique strengths and passions. So the next time you find yourself feeling a little lonely or misunderstood, remember, it's not a reflection of your worth or likability. Smart people may have fewer friends not by choice, but circumstance. And that's perfectly okay too. So there you have it, the truth why smart people have fewer friends. We've journeyed through various perspectives, each enlightening us on the intriguing dynamics that govern the social lives of the intellectually gifted. We started with the evolutionary psychology perspective, where we discovered that our ancestors, who lived in smaller, close-knit groups, valued quality over quantity in their social relationships. This ancient preference, it seems, is still echoed in the behavior of our modern-day intellectuals. Then, we delved into the value of solitude. We learned that solitude is not synonymous with loneliness. On the contrary, it can be a rich, fertile ground for creativity, self-discovery, and profound insights. For smart people, solitude is often a chosen path, a sacred space where the mind can roam free, unencumbered by the incessant chatter of the world. Our discussion then shifted to the challenge of finding like-minded peers. We realized that the world can sometimes be a lonely place for those whose minds operate on a different wavelength. But we also realized that this loneliness stems not from a lack of social skills, but from the difficulty of finding others who share their depth of thought and breadth of interest. In essence, the narrative we've explored today challenges the conventional wisdom that equates a large social circle with happiness and success. It uncovers a different story, one in which smart people with their fewer but deeper relationships lead equally fulfilling lives. This narrative is a testament to the beauty of diversity in human experiences. It's a reminder that there's no one-size-fits-all formula for social fulfillment. The number of friends one needs to feel socially satisfied varies from person to person. For some, a wide social network is a source of joy and energy. For others, a few meaningful connections suffice. In the end, what matters most is not the quantity, but the quality of our relationships. It's about having people in our lives who understand us, challenge us, and inspire us to be the best versions of ourselves. Remember, the size of your social circle doesn't define your worth. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe to House Lux Estate for more content that stimulates your intellect. Until next time, stay curious.